I'll go with this.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Anything of use?
No, nothing of use.
I'll give it a shot.
Though gnolls verge upon being brute beasts who cannot follow orders couched in even the simplest terms, they can fulfill one important role in the army, such as the one we are building, that of vanguard shock troops. Howling gnolls berserkers can be sent ahead in frontal assault to absorb defenders' spells and missile volleys, exhausting our enemy's ammunition before the arrival of the organized phalanxes of our less savage troops. Accordingly, Ragsling's hobgoblin rangers are hereby detached to the wilderness to track down gnoll war packs, capture each pack's flint for leader, and bring them back in good condition to Moonrise Towers for tadpoling. The flints can then be returned to their war packs, where we can count on the ranks and file to follow the orders of their leaders, who will then be loyal to the Absolute. 6 such packs should meet our needs. See to it. Disciple Zarel on behalf of General Ketheric. Okay. So these are Balthazar's chambers, I think. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the General. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. What a mess.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. It closely resembles the disc that Lae'zel deciphered. This time, the symbols easily resolve into coherent words and sentences. the story of Orpheus further unfolds. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. The chapter ends there. This disc might be of some interest to Lae'zel.
The other. Another story about the Githyanki prince.
That's a good find. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar Necromancer's Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the Fallen One was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die, that what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond that the mere tadpole could do, but she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entity seems to be written into his log, dated a 10-day later. I should not have, in his hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped on to one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. I won't survive out there. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. She will come to heel soon enough. Okay. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adapted and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanx armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priestess of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk, laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Advisor Balthazar. Okay.
Watch your bag. Let's crack it open.
Let's move.
Derivation cloak. Deadly derivation. When you poison a foe, heal yourself 4 hit points. Okay.
Bet that will fit in my pack. Something over there. On my way.
Any works by Mordekainen must catch up on current events. No volo better a century of ignorance. Him vellum holds like ink no other. A new copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library. Current volume badly scorched. There's a note I'm looking for.
Here we go.
A reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject there. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you will serve her still. Okay. Note, install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand in fresh ink below. Disregard the smell, gives me sweet dreams. Okay, so no poison, no conventional medicine. What else do we have here? And we got spikes. Definitely not Galvanic interrogations. Let's see. Read. Scorched book. Its pages singed and tattered, though its contents have been rendered illegible by some unknown phenomenon. It is still possible to make out the dedication. To those who doubted me, may the storm claim your final breath and the earth reject your rest. Okay.
Open up.
Oh, Scroll of Cloudkill. That's good. Let's see.
Better boots.
Insert item. I wonder what item that is. Maybe a heart, since I got 2 of them. Split.
That might be worth a look.
Easy.
What do we have here?
Let's not get caught off guard.
Culbrim hat. Once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of encrusted with frost. Okay. What else do we have here? Big pot of what? Nothing. Research notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts are disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender to the Nightsong easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on Baldur's Gate at last.
This Nightsong sounds like the source of Ketheric's immortality.
That name. Not the first thing you'd think to call an artifact of the Absolute.
If we can find it, perhaps we can use
The
it.
necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A ritual circle. Looks like it was used in the crafting of moon lanterns.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Okay. my hands on everything.
I was trying to concentrate. Let's go.
That's a hard difficulty level. Total bonus 9. That bonus we have guidance. And to 13. Let's try once.
Better make my next move.
Okay.
Best be on my way.
In the dark.
My dark goddess, when I lost my daughter, I learned my purpose. My dark goddess, when I learned my purpose, I gathered the flock. My dark goddess, when the flock was full, I punished the wicked. My dark goddess, when the wicked struggled, I struck them down. My dark goddess, I am yours. Sounds like Ketheric Thorm's prayer book. Okay, so all the suggestions say that we should actually go to the Thorm Mausoleum. So let's do just that. I will just save here. And then we get out of here and we walk to this area.
What now? What path lies before me?
Ketheric Thorm shown in Selûnite armor. Is there any god that turncoat hasn't bowed to?
The Wraithwind Town Crier notes are scribbled across the page. They are undated. Listen up, fresh bread at the waning moon, free for every order. Free with every order until supplies run out. News from the towers. Ignore all talk of invading forces. This is a rumor. I repeat, there is no invading force. Leftover corpses. The House of Healing seeks bodies for study. Discretion guaranteed. Attention, boy missing, age 9. If found, return to Freya 10 Toes at Toll House. Reward. Okay.
That's curious.
Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques. What's that?
Lady of Darkness. Our Lady. Our Lady of
I wonder what that did. The curse has no effect here. What is this place?
maybe Shadowheart knows.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
So, a plaque.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Which one to go with? Wisdom. Charm.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
I don't have enough charisma for that, for sure.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
I do have that from intelligence and headband of intellect, so I could do this, but
Where am I needed?
what about
Best foot forward.
will?
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? A fiery crackle echoes in the corners of your mind. Your patron knows a thing or two about turning people.
Oh. Allow the devious machinations of your patron to be glimpsed for a moment. Sure. Just because. Dark One's own luck.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'll give it a try.
Let's see if something happens here still.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Oh. Sure.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
Okay, so what is the last one?
Let's move.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
No time to rest.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Well, let's hope this works. Add bonus, resistance, and...
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
Oh.
Need to find a way forward.
What is this?
My faith protects me.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Take up the dagger, recite Shah's wisdom, and offer blood from your arm. Okay.
This way.
Let's leave the dagger on its spot. I doubt that Shar will like it if... Take it.